Can you give us one example of what you did discover, something very strong that, well, you tell us, no, about the guilt. You discovered that you created this guilt and you were destroying your life with this guilt.
Yes.
The others can tell us an example what you discovered, something you that you created and you didn't know, or you are and you didn't know.
One thing for me I found out is that I always thought of myself as laid back, and I think I am laid back in some sense, but I think I secretly want to be in control. This was weird for me to find out. So yeah, I experienced it was very hard to let go at first, because maybe the control and the anxiety kind of paired together helped make it very hard to let go. But for me, the main thing I had found out that was the biggest thing really is that there's the reason behind my anxiety and where that's come from, and the fact that my childhood wasn't normal. And I've kind of normalised it for a very long time. It was just like, oh yeah, that was normal, wasn't it? Like, that's fine, I think that was alright. When it really wasn't normal at all. So to be able to look at it now with no bias towards myself or like my family, you know, like not think, oh I can think negative things about my past and realise it without kind of thinking, oh, it was my family, so I can't think that. But to have that opened and to now be able to go into that and explore how I feel about it. And discover what emotions come up now is an amazing thing, because now I know this anxiety isn't mine, you know, it's what happened to me as a child, and yeah, that's probably been the biggest insight I've had.
So did you feel safe during the retreat?
Well, except for that one thunderstorm.
The first night.
Yeah, I felt really vulnerable. It was really loud, it was very unpredictable, and it was kind of giving me an anxiety. But after that, it was nothing.
It was not the storm that gave you the anxiety. What did you say to yourself?
That I was giving myself the anxiety.
To trigger, yeah. What did you say to yourself? This is what you need to discover.
What did I say to myself? No, like, seriously, what did I say to myself?
Anything. I will drown. I don't know what you said to yourself. But it was not, the storm was the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
But was not the storm producing your anxiety. It's your interpretation of the storm that is dangerous, or the roof will fall down. I don't know what you were thinking.
I mean, considering that I'm away from New Jersey, like so many miles out of the comfort of my own house, not inside my own room, with my parents not around. You know, it really is a lonely and isolated feeling. Yeah, so it just felt like, you know, like lions and tigers were going to eat me and lightning was going to strike me, like anything could happen. But it didn't happen.
So you learn how to use your adult part to protect your child?
So yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's ready.
And would you like to comment anything else about the activity, something?
Well, one of the workshops that we did was about sending things to the cosmic vacuum. And I remember my object was this light blue brain, and that represented me thinking too much and to just basically shelf my emotional side. And the reason why I didn't want to become emotional was because my brain was telling me that it was saving me from embarrassing myself. And if you're saving yourself from embarrassment, that means that you are constantly trying to maintain this image of yourself that really requires a lot of work to maintain. And if I'm not emotional, how am I supposed to connect with other people? If I ever do find my girlfriend, how am I supposed to connect with her? If I'm being too illogical, if I'm thinking too much, if I'm always being quiet. And yeah, I finally did release my light blue brain to the cosmic vacuum. So, you know,
Take a lot of energy to control that much, so you cannot be spontaneous. So can be a little boring to talk with a person that is all the time rational, overthinking, planning.
right.
You are not allowing your inner child to play, to enjoy.
Yeah.
Before coming here, I was very afraid. Like, my biggest fear was not only the spiritual teachers that I gave my power away before, and I attracted a lot of abusive people and teachers and schools. So before coming here, my biggest fear was speaking about trauma, speaking in front of people. Was I going to be safe? Was I going to be judged? So I had so much fear. But then after the first workshop, when we all shared, I felt really safe because everybody was so understanding and welcoming and like really listening and interested. So that fear went away quickly. And also when I had moments of, you know, trauma or freak out, then I was able to come to you and you just took my fear away like this. Like, yeah, you really knew the point and you just guided me when I was freaking out. So there was always someone to talk to when I felt like I couldn't do it. And slowly I was able to work through that fear. And that helped me in ceremony to let go and go deeper. So thank you for that.
And also you revoke all the contracts where you were giving your power to others.
Yes.
It was your decision and your commitment.
Yes. So it was very empowering to know that I've been doing it for a long time and discovering that I've been doing it probably in past lives already. So then taking my power back and saying I'm not gonna do this anymore was life-changing.
And the other activities, like yoga, massage,
Oh yeah.
art, any comments? You like it, or do you prefer to go to the beach?
Well, all of the activities, they were kind of leading up to being more relaxed, being okay with yourself, being comfortable in your body, connected to nature. You know, the morning yogas was good to get blocks out of the body aches from tension or fear. And then, yeah, just being surrounded by nature, going to the beach, wonderful beach. And yeah, I loved everything.
All of you went to the beach near the center?
Did you?
Would you recommend to anybody you love to drink ayahuasca?
Yes. Yes, I would. I actually would love my mum to do this. she's struggled her whole life. She's been through so much trauma, and still struggles to this day, and she's nearly 60. But she's quite open-minded, and I think as long as she knows she's safe, she'll do anything. So she's interested. She watched a documentary on it when I showed her a documentary, and she asked a lot of questions. So you'd never know, you might see her. And she's hilarious, so you might.
So, and the others, you think ayahuasca can be good for the people you love, family?
The world.
Well, it's not for everybody ayahuasca, no? There are a lot of people that shouldn't drink ayahuasca.
My brother wants to come here already. My stepmom's mentioned it. My dad, he's a Marine, so I don't know about that. Yeah, my mom always has the excuse of money, but I think she would be interested in to start healing. She's just mentioned finally quitting drinking and smoking, so hopefully.
And
I
no more drinking and smoking?
That's what she says. And she
For
said,
you?
For her. For me?
Yeah.
No.
No, never again.
No, never again.
Oh.
Yeah, I set my intention at ayahuasca. But I was just talking to the ceiling. I was like, I will not allow my family to kill themselves with toxins anymore. And I stated my mom's name, my dad's name, my sister's, my brother's, everybody. And then I vacuumed them all out of me. I was like, go heal. So hopefully it did something.
Okay, but we cannot control what they
I
are
know,
doing.
it was just put it out there.
It's their lesson.
Mm-hmm.
What we can do is my life. I quit. I decided to quit.
Well, there's more of a fear, like, my mom's starting to get emphysema, and she will die if she does not stop. She was taking pills and drinking and everything on top of each other, and opiates. And I'm like, absolutely not. And her husband is an extreme alcoholic. And, my dad that's been chewing tobacco and swallowing the tobacco since he was 13 years old, so whatever that's doing to his stomach, and that's why I put it out there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to control it from there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fear of my family. I'm seeing everybody falling apart.
So you are the first one to heal the addiction, and to.
Yeah.
So you did the first step.
Yeah.
You are a model now.
Yeah.
So all of you are going to Itacaré to spend a few days.
Yes.
Okay. I hope you have a good time. And